Hi. Have you ever tried to stop the Los Angeles traffic running through your brain? It's kind of difficult, isn't it? Sometimes it's stop and go, and you're stuck on the same thought consistently. And sometimes it's 100 miles an hour, and there's cops trying to grab all the different thoughts. And they just can't make it because they're all going so fast. And all you simply want to do is shut it off. Well, here's my 3 ways to go ahead and slow down or even change and sometimes stop those thoughts from going a million miles an hour. So, what's the first thing you can do to change the amount of thoughts going through your brain? Number 1, refocus your mind. I find it super easy to refocus my mind when I use things I can be grateful for. So, something small like, I made a delicious breakfast today. Might have been at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so lunch, I guess. Brunch if you're cool. But still, it was delicious. So I can be grateful for that. And even though I might be thinking about all the things I have to do today, I can focus my mind on the fact that what happened. Now I'm here with a full belly. What's the second thing we can do to go ahead and get those thoughts settled? Well, we can reprogram how we think about our mind. So I still struggle with this, and it's all about perspective. So I find my mind to be kind of the controller of my day. I think it happens, blah, 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 blah. But there has been so much scientific study done showing that our subconscious is the true kind of enactor on our beliefs. So when we go ahead and we have 5% of our conscious mind going at a million miles an hour, the other 95% controlling our breathing and our habits, our routines throughout the day, anything that's involuntary, that's all done by the subconscious mind. So we want to go ahead and maybe think about that a little bit differently. Instead of having the conscious brain be the one to control all of your actions, think about it more as a tool. So your mind, what that does, what it's there for, is to take all of this information, every sight, sound, taste, touch, any sense that I have, and it compiles it into one thing, a moment. That's all your brain is for. It's not to go ahead and tell you, oh, I should have lunch today, or oh, I should have, or oh, I should get, or oh, I should do. No, it's just there to say, here's what's around you. What are you going to do with it? So, thing number 2, second way to settle your mind, is to rethink about the purpose of your mind. Don't let it control you. Let it show you what you can control. And lastly, and personally, my favorite way to settle my mind is meditation. Now I know that there's some, what's a good word for it? Hesitation, negative outlook or perception or perspective on meditation. But what I have found is that once I took a step back and said, why am I meditating? I came up with many reasons. But once I took that step back and realized there's no right way to meditate, it made it a lot easier for me to get into. Because, you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, well, I'm doing this wrong because I'm thinking that I'm doing this wrong. And that makes it really difficult because anything you do wrong, you don't really want to continue. Or at least I don't. But once you can push through that or even realize, wow, I can't do this wrong, I'm just doing it. You realize you are doing it. You realize that slowly over time, your mind starts being able to pick up on less and less and less because with your eyes closed, all it can do is pick up on the little shadows that might go in front of it. If you're in a quiet room, you're going to listen to your breathing. Very repetitive. If you really get into it, you'll start feeling your heartbeat maybe. So, without all the perception of the wind chimes and the light and my dog and you, it's a lot easier for my mind to go, what's around me? Nothing. And clear. Because again, the mind is just a tool to let us know what's around us. Anyway, Brightsiders, those are 3 tips that you can use to settle your mind. They work for me. Again, focus, reprogram, and meditate. Enjoy the beautiful day. It's a wonderful one. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Brightsided. As always, if you loved this video, or even just liked it, and know someone who might be able to get something out of it, please feel free to share the link, like and subscribe so I know that this video helped, and I'll be able to put out more content for you later on in the future. Have a good one.